After riding all those camels in Petra, it was time to head back to Europe and go to Budapest. Once we arrived in Budapest, we decided to go drop off our bags at our hostel and go see the city.
It ended up being about a $19 cab ride from the airport to where our hostel was. Now, Budapest is actually two cities. There's a Buda side and a Pest side, and the river splits it. We stayed on the Pest side, so Buda Castle was obviously on the other side of the river. But everywhere all over Budapest, turn a corner, there's amazing architecture. Their currency is the Hungarian forint, or they also take euros, but it's still suggested to use the forint.
Walking around Budapest, you're going to see all this architecture that is just absolutely breathtaking no matter where you go. It is just known for how historic the architecture is, and it's absolutely beautiful.
This is the Hungarian Parliament building. It is Europe's oldest legislative building. It's also the largest building in Hungary and the tallest in Budapest. The Parliament building is right above the Crewzers on the Danube bank. That is to honor the Jews who were massacred in the Second World War. They were ordered to take off their shoes and were shot at the edge of the water so that their bodies fell into the river and were carried away.
After all that walking around, we decided to get some food and of course some beer. So we found this local street food cavern that had just a bunch of food trucks that had different variations of food, and everything was delicious.
The famous Budapest ruin bars. These are the Budapest ruin bars. It is in the historic Jewish quarter. Now, in 2002, 10,000 Jews got deported, so a bunch of abandoned buildings were right there. So, in 2004, a man named Abel and his friends decided to gamble on a condemned building complex on that street. It started off as just an experiment, like a small bar setup for locals to get some affordable drinks, but it took off from there. Now there are a ton of bars, and it's endless. There's upstairs, there's only wine bars, only beer bars, whatever you want. Everyone's speaking a different language in there. I highly recommend going. Can't go wrong. The drinks are pretty good. Still, there's a lot of people in there. It was pretty shoulder to shoulder. So make sure you watch your stuff. Keep your stuff zipped up and be careful going to the bathroom. But it was pretty safe still. But still be on alert. A lot of people.
After all that fun we had at the ruin bars, the next day we decided to wake up and cross the bridge and go to the other side of Budapest.
Yep, Buda Castle. This is Matthias Church. It is located in the Buda Castle district. It was built in the 11th century. We were lucky enough to have a sunny day, and it overlooks the whole city, and the view is amazing. Wow.
can hear our expressions, we were absolutely speechless as we were walking up those steps. The view just looks like it's painted. It doesn't look real. It's extremely magical.
Parliament. The Jewish memorial right there. Soccer stadium in the background. The church we were at yesterday. It's all part of Budapest district. It really makes you feel like you are in a fairy tale. It's so beautiful. It's really clean, and the castle, when you see it, is just amazing.
We were very fortunate enough when we turned around the corner to be catching the changing of the guards in front of the Hungarian presidential palace.
Védpótérők, iránytánom, lépés! Indulj!
Just our luck, the castle was closed. But we did walk around it. You're able to walk around the whole grounds. There's a garden you can walk around. They have tram spots all over the castle where they come every 15 minutes. The ticket was maybe $10, so it's really worth it if you don't want to walk around everywhere, and you could get from place to place. And there was a 4-meter high Virgin Mary right by the castle, standing right next to us.
After seeing all of that architectural beauty, we decided it was time for a spa.
Relaxing in the baths.
We have all these like lockers you can change in, and pools. You change basically in there into your bathing suit, and then you just go into a spa, and it's like a huge area, like it's endless. You can do indoor spas, outdoor spas. I guess. We'll see what this is. I will admit I was a little hesitant at first, but I was so glad that Reno convinced me to go, because I literally could have spent hours in those spas. It was amazing, and I can see why it's so famous. It is a must-do if you're in Budapest. For our last evening in Budapest, we decided to take a little tour on the water to see the city at night. I highly recommend. As you can see, the views are outstanding, and there are different options where you can have dinner, drinks. We decided to just do a regular tour that didn't include that, but if you are interested, they do have those options.
That's the Parliament building we were at earlier. As you can see, it just looks outstanding at night, and it is really incredible.
Welcome back to our channel.
Hope you guys enjoyed Hungary. I'm hungry.
If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. And if you like the video and want to keep watching our journey, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join the crew, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.